Hello, my name is Hugh. Welcome to my channel and the conservatory, and it's been a very long time. So before we get on to what this video is about, a huge thank you to everybody that's stuck with me over the last nearly 250 days since my last video, and also a huge thank you to the 250 plus new subscribers I've had in that period. My views have remained fairly constant throughout, which is very pleasing. So, but more about my absence in later videos. I just want this one to be a short one. So the thumbnail you saw is my setup that I take to craft markets with my Laserpecker 2. From late spring to early autumn, we're outdoors in marquees. So using this outside is not a problem. But from autumn through to late spring, we go indoors into the museum itself. And as you can imagine, museums have fantastic smoke alarm systems. And yes, this thing does push out some smoke, and the last thing I want is to set that off and make everybody leave the museums. So this is the back of the cowling for the Laserpecker, and that bit just unscrews. There's the fan. Yeah, it needs cleaning, and normally that is the back, and it just sits on there, and then the back of it looks like that. But there's no way you can put a hose onto that. So a very good friend of mine, Mark Straughton, and his wife Jen from Jennifer's Crafts and Creations made one of these for me, and I got this from a file on the Laserpecker 2 user group. So basically you take the fan out, put it into the new housing, lock it on, and then Mark also made that adapter. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can see a lug there and a lug there, and they fit into those two. So then you literally put it on, give it a twist, and there it is, fixed. And this gets hose clamped onto there. Now that would be okay if this stayed in one place and it was a permanent setup, but obviously I have to set it up and take it apart and everything else. So I asked Mark if he could make me one of those, which is an adapter for here. So that fits on there snugly, and then I'm going to take this hose clamp off, put the hose onto there and clamp it down. So when I'm packing up at a craft market from now on, I'll literally do that and I'm done. So let me put all this together, and then what I'm going to do is show you a video of using the Laserpecker just with that, so you can see how much smoke comes out of it, and then with this, so you can see how efficient this is. And this is the Atomstack D2 Air Purifier, and I bought it with my own money. I paid for all these adapters with my own money. So as I said, let me get set up and I'll bring you back. Okay, so we're all set up. I've got a cork coaster in there with a picture which I'll show you at the end. I'll show you the beginning, and then I'll probably speed this up because I know this coaster takes about 5 minutes to do. So, but hopefully the camera will pick up the smoke that comes out of there. Here we go. Okay, so that's what I've just engraved. This is a friend of mine, Graham's, gîte in France, house renovation, sorry, my French house renovation. I'm just doing this as a favour for him. There may not have been a lot of smoke coming out of it, but the conservatory has got a smoky bloom, but more importantly, there is quite a smell in here, and that's the cork burning. Because the one thing the Atomstack does is not just a smoke ventilator, but it's an air purifier as well, and gets rid of all the smells and everything else. So I wish it was smelly vision. So I've got a piece of poplar set up in the laser now, so I'll engrave that. Okay, so there is the adapter made by Mark, hooked up to the back. Excuse the camera because I'm moving it by hand. All good as there, and that's the new housing there, which works perfectly, and that's the top. And that's how quiet this machine is. So let me get this started, and then you can see what doesn't come out of there. Hello. Well, this is the outcome. And the second one I did, second pair I did, those two. As I said, they're both of Graham's gîte in France, and that's the church next door. 6 minutes, 11 minutes. I really hope the camera picked up on the smoke coming out the back of the cowling, but more importantly is the smell, because it didn't smell nice burning cork. As you can imagine, it's tiny bits of cork all stuck together with glue, so that can't be good. But the Atomstack did brilliantly. So I will put links in the description below of where I bought them. I bought the Atomstack and the aluminium pipe from Amazon, and I got all the adapters 3D printed by Mark Straughton from Jennifer's Crafts and Creations. And again, I'll put a link to their Facebook page underneath in the description, so if anybody wants any of those adapters, you can get them from Mark. I know a few people have already bought, having seen mine, have already bought some from Mark, and they're very, very happy with them. So yeah, as I say, it's been a while, and I really can't thank everybody enough for sticking with me. It literally, I just disappeared, but things happened and called life, but things are now getting better. So there will be a video out next week. I am back. I can't promise I'll be back every week, but I do have something planned for next week, which is an unboxing of something I bought and first use, which, if I'm comfortable with it, I will be buying some more, and it will free up a lot of space in my workshop. So I won't say any more. I'll keep you thinking on that one. So yeah, again, Joch Marianne, thank you very much. it is truly appreciated. I've just looked, I'm now on 1970 subscribers, which is about 250 more than it was 7 months ago when my last video went out. So I've only got 30 to go for 2,000 subscribers, and I've already got something special planned for that. So all that's left for me to say is please take care, please stay safe. I'll see you next week, and hoil!